Hello everyone and welcome to my Hip Hop Gossip For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Amid the OMG controversy, Nicki Minaj's tweet regarding Drake's Spotify benefits reappears. After the Six Gods filed lawsuits against Universal Music Group, Nicki Minaj's previous remarks regarding Drake's Spotify advantage have come back to haunt her. In 2018, the streaming service put Drizzy on the cover of every editorial playlist, including ones that didn't contain his songs, like Best of British, Massive Dance Hits, and A Fresh Gospel. This was done to commemorate the release of his Scorpion album, which sold an incredible 732,000 copies in its first week. Spotify put Drake's face on every playlist but told me they'd have to teach me a lesson for playing my music 10 minutes early on #QueenRadio, Nicki wrote on X at the time, criticizing the move while expressing her frustrations with Spotify. Even though I am among the greatest Spotify artists of all time, they have been giving away my music for free for years. The post has reappeared in the wake of Drake's shocking legal spat with OMG, whom he claims utilized payola and streaming bots to inflate the popularity of Kendrick Lamar's smash diss song Not Like Us. According to one of his pre-action petitions, someone associated with Interscope, Kendrick's longtime label whose parent company is OMG, paid thousands of dollars to create 30 million Spotify streams for Not Like Us, and OMG allegedly granted Spotify a 30% discount to license the song. This woman never lies about what's going on in the music industry, one fan wrote on X, praising Nicki for her insight over the original remark. Never. Another commented, and this why IDGAF bout Drake feelings, in reference to Drake's hypocrisy, considering how he has profited from streaming services throughout his career. You let my sister burn, bitch. Related box error, no post found, incorrect post ID or slug. Another person said, Drake is going against the machine, implying that Drizzy is only complaining about OMG now that he isn't supposedly profiting from the same strategies. Economic harm. The hip-hop community has reacted negatively to Drake's court documents, which have also unintentionally increased the number of streams for Not Like Us. Talk of the Charts reports that since he filed the petitions last week, the diss song's sales have increased by an incredible 440%, and its streams have increased by 20%. The drama appears to have helped Kendrick's most recent album, GNX, as it debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 with 319,000 first-week copies, far more than its initial estimate of 291,000. In the middle of Drake's OMG legal drama, Nicki Minaj makes fun of Spotify. On Monday, Nicki Minaj wasn't playing around. Shortly after it was revealed that Spotify would be revealing its rap statistics later than normal, the rapper took to Twitter. The delay baffled fans, who speculated that it might be related to charges Drake recently made against the streaming service. The Six Gods said that OMG and Spotify conspired to use bots to increase Kendrick Lamar's streaming stats. Evidently, Nicki Minaj is supporting Drake's case. Why was Spotify taking so long with its data, she wondered. She also mentioned lying on the platform. She wrote, "Show me the data," on Monday afternoon. The rapper made a more devastating remark after making this menacing request. Spotify ain't gotta lie, an explanation she gave. Given that Nicki Minaj received two significant accolades via Spotify on the same day, these criticisms were fascinating. With 355 million streams in November, she was the most streamed female rapper. With 4.1 billion streams and growing, Minaj was the most streamed female rapper in 2024. According to QC Worldwide, the rapper is expected to reach 4.5 billion streams by the end of 2024. This is not the first time Nicki Minaj has gone after Spotify. Due to alleged preferential treatment of her peers or a lack of promotion, the rapper has a history of conflict with streaming companies. The latter was demonstrated in 2018 when Minaj accused Spotify of devaluing her music in order to promote Drake, of all people. Spotify put Drake's face on every playlist but told me they'd have to teach me a lesson for playing my music 10 minutes early on #QueenRadio, she wrote on Twitter. Even though they've been giving away my music for free for years and I am one of the top Spotify artists of all time. Over the years, Nicki Minaj and Drake's relationship has been erratic. Although the two have worked together on numerous occasions, there have also been reports of conflict at various stages of their careers. As Drake stated on the 2013 song, Tuscan Leather. However, in 2024, it seems that both rappers are in agreement. Against their detractors and their hostile peers, they are putting up a united front. It appears to be effective based on the numbers. Timbaland has made an effort to elucidate his purportedly anti-Semitic jab at Drake with regard to his lawsuit against Universal Music Group. In reaction to reports that Drizzy is attempting to sue the music behemoth for $2 billion, the producer faced criticism last week for sharing what seemed to be an anti-Semitic picture. Many saw Timbo's Instagram comment featuring a gif of a white man with a beard and a big nose as an anti-Semitic parody of Drake's Jewish ancestry. Despite not publicly responding, the Toronto rapper's keen-eyed followers saw that he had stopped following his Say Something collaborator on Instagram. Timbaland responded to the criticism in a follow-up comment over the weekend, seemingly implying that he had no ill will towards Drake's religious heritage. Given that the purportedly anti-Semitic gif he selected depicts a man shaking his head, he stated, that head shake means let the story play out. Mao may have a good idea. They say that in order to rebuild, you have to destroy, he said. Since he accused OMG of employing payola and streaming bots to artificially boost the popularity of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us, Timbaland is not the only person who has appeared to make anti-Semitic comments against Drake. In a furious tirade on his own podcast last week, Joe Budden mentioned the Canadian rapper's Jewish ancestry. Regarding the sixth god, he declared, "We're at the fucking boiling point now. He's a selfish, deceitful, manipulative sack of shit who has been making enemies for 15 years. You've been acting like the greatest jerk you can be behind the scenes. Additionally, he is Jewish and fucking white, and he had too much dip on his chip. You have been sending money to N'Gas baby moms, hitting them behind the scenes, and messaging this N'Gas wife." Although his father Dennis Graham retaliated against the rapper-turned-podcaster, Drake has not yet addressed Budden's remarks on his identity and ancestry. "Stand down now," the 70-year-old former musician wrote in an Instagram comment. "Joe needs to back the fuck off, this has nothing to do with him, period," he said after issuing another warning.